morning here. I'm up super hard with y'all with this truth. It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. We've been asleep too long.
Thinking citizens of the world, we must stop all this racism and discrimination in the whole world and unite as one. Racism and discrimination was invented by politicians to divide us humans and to make us think that we are this race and that race, etc. This was designed for us to keep. That's why there is racial discrimination wars that we have now. The real problem is the government, the president, the police and the rest of the justice system all work together as a team. They are in different degrees of Freemasonry, which is part of the Illuminati. Here is a video showing how the police harm innocent people by beating them up and killing them for no reason. They don't want us to take them in their acts. They get away with this almost all the time, and the justice system is on their side. Now it's time for us to take revenge on these police and not be afraid of them. Do whatever it takes because you could be next. You never know. It's time to act now. Defend yourself by any means. Fight the police. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.
I love the dead. I love the dead people. And when I say I love the dead, I sounded ignorant. I did. Because I feel ignorant. Because all this time I've been lied to, and I've been eating the lie up. I've been living the lie. I've been grabbing the lie. I've been walloping in the lie. Just like that swine, that pig. You just don't understand how dirty that thing is. It's so dirty to the point where they actually thought if they fed melanin people to the pigs and then eat them, they can get our melanin. That's what the European white man did. And if you think about it, what good do they do anyway? Everything they learned wasn't what they learned. It's something they stole and copied. They didn't learn it. They copied it. I love this. Wake up. Because when I say wake up, I mean it like this. What you looking at right now used to be so illegal to do until you see it with the police with a badge and a gun. They have the license to kill at will. This is a real live snuff film. A real live snuff film. Normally when you see something like this on TV, the FBI does an investigation and people go to jail. Do you hear me? People go to jail. That man died right there. And they're laughing. He died. He is deceased now. And it was on tape. And nothing happened to the people who killed him. Come on, my people. It ain't about the color no more. Because I'll say this again. This is a real live snuff film. And when I say it's not about color anymore, if you look at it, when push come to shove, and the people rise up, and it be the people against the police. Do you remember when the so-called African Americans raised up towards the police? They ended up calling the Armed National Guards and the Army for the African Americans. So think about it. When the people rise up towards the police, I want to know, Mr. President, how does that go? How does the police get help from our Armed National Guards or our Army? Those are the people's army, the people's armed National Guard. And I say this to you, my brothers and sisters, my people, think about it. The people that we pay to serve and protect us are taking the money that we're paying them to buy equipment to protect them from what? What do they need all of this equipment to protect them from? To protect them from us when we rise up against this bullshit that they are doing to the people. Once again, what you're seeing is real, live snuff films. Where is the FBI? Where is the FBI? If they can do this, you pull out a phone, next, they're going to kill you and take the phone. Or they're going to just take the phone and hurt you if we allow this, my people, because this is ridiculous. And I'm one to say, since the police is doing what they're doing, the paramedics are trying to follow suit, because I can tell you by experience of what a paramedic did to me after I called 911 in an emergency. The paramedics stopped my ambulance and threatened me with bodily harm and incarceration to find out that I was stopped in the ambulance in front of a police station after calling 911 with 102 fever, chest pain, an irregular heartbeat, and sweating furiously. And I reported it March the 5th, 2013, to no one be held accountable for what happened to me March the 5th, 2013, when the two paramedics stopped my ambulance and I ended up in the hospital for a week, and no one was held accountable for those incidents with the ambulance driver. So the paramedics are now trying to follow in suit with the police. So if the paramedics are now doing just like police and getting away with it, next is going to be the fire department. 911 is a joke. What part do they not understand? We will not take this. We will not be just killed just like that. It don't work like that, Mr. Policeman. It don't work like that, you rabbit, dog, bitch-ass police.
After AG Barbarino had Iraq triple police to Korea on suspicion of DWI. As this video shows, she was very autistic. On making a phone call.
Hello?
This is Haibu, calling to let you know your website has been built and is ready for your review. An email with a proof link was sent to you in the last few days.
And nothing happened to this officer. Nothing happened to this officer. This officer is assaulting a lady. This is a lady. If anyone does anything to a lady, they're put in jail. They're dealt with harshly because it's a lady. They're the softest things on earth. My bad. They're the softest women on earth. And if you notice, this lady is hurt bad.
She suffered a broken nose, a severe cut on her forehead, 2 broken teeth, and bruises on her arms and shoulders. Attorney Ron Mashola says Barbarino was not driving drunk that night. Asked her what happened at the police station, he said, quote, the whole situation could have been avoided if the officer had followed procedure.
Fox 13 investigative reporter Doug Smith shows us a very disturbing picture that reveals some really evidence to the story in first row last August. It's the picture of a tourist who came before him and was repeatedly pepper sprayed. He died in pain. Nobody was willing to take blame.
This photo is a photo of a man who's strapped to a chair naked inside of a jail cell.
This is inhumane, people. This is enough people. It's time. It's time to stand up or die and lay down. Because to give your life up and not be fighting when you do it, I'm sorry, that's as lonely as dying like these people die.
A spit mask covered his mouth. He was in agony. He was pepper sprayed 10 times over a 48-hour period, and times while in a restraint chair. That's him in the chair in this jail surveillance video. There's an allegation that he was pepper sprayed when he was restrained. Christie pleaded with guards to take off the spit mask because he couldn't breathe. He later died at the hospital. His heart failed from the shock of the pepper spray.
We always like he was tortured. How did nobody should have to go through it? We went through.
And nobody was held accountable.
Christie's death was a homicide because he's been restrained and sprayed with pepper spray by law enforcement officers. But nobody was ever charged with a crime, and the Lee County State Attorney cleared the sheriff's office of any wrongdoing.